This is what pisses me off. You two be doing too much. I never said invited no damn guests. They keep trying to get people to do it and trying to be you Instagram and all this bull. I ain't never ever sent no damn guests. I had a guest. I mean, you added my foot to your ass. Now, what I was here to talk about, one thing, Errol Spence, you've been doing a lot of talking, buddy. You've been talking some king crap. Ain't no real talker. He can answer. See, you can pull this stuff over a lot of people here, and you can fool a lot of them. You're going to get them to tune in and watch the fight. Like, people going to watch this fight. We all tuning in. So, here's what the case going to be. Okay? Because I want people to understand, like, what the situation going to be. He going to get his ass. Errol is. Errol finna get beat down. But it's how he's going to get beat down he needs to be concerned about. I know the sport of boxing. So I already seen it in him. He can't fool me. He know what he in for. He doing all this talking to sell it. But let me tell y'all, because y'all don't really know. Y'all believe all these fights and ain't looking at the reality in the mirror. Terence Crawford done stopped everybody at welterweight. Nobody has made it. No judge has been needed at welterweight for Terence Crawford. Understand, every fight he's had at welterweight, they've been stopped. And these are people who have never been stopped before in their life. And they was like, Errol would have stopped those people too. Oh, really? Errol Spence that couldn't stop Mikey Garcia, a 135 pound fighter. Oh, the Errol Spence that couldn't stop Danny Garcia, the junior middleweight. Another light guy that he's bigger than. That Errol Spence? Hmm? The Errol Spence that keep going to the cards, but keep talking about man down. How's it man down that when it's if you do put somebody down, they get up? The only stop that you got is when a guy was stopped while he was still standing on his feet. But with you, it's man down. Okay, I get it. I just want to make sure I got it right. Nah, sweet P34. It ain't flawed. Terence Crawford, that's because you don't understand boxing. You listening to Errol Spence's BS because he needs to convince y'all he's still the guy. I'ma break him. He's hoping he breaks him because mentally he already know. Mentally he already know what he's in for. But he needs Terence Crawford to get this money. They ain't gonna risk putting him in there with Keith one time, one fight Thurman, so they can mess up the church's money. Errol ain't that level right now where anything could go. And if Errol loses, that messes up them fight completely. Bud in 9, I got Bud in 6 or 7. I got this fight going, getting over with early. Well, the way I see it is different. I analyze the fighters because I know boxing. Most people can only see the punches being thrown. They don't see everything else. And just like a poker player, I told you, there's a difference between a poker player and a person that plays poker. A poker player sees everything. A person that plays poker just see the cards.
So we do not treat him any differently than we.
That's the problem. I see everything. You can't get nothing past me. The little thing you didn't want me to see, I saw it. Your little flaw, I see it. No matter how tiny, I can find it. And Bud knows it too. And he knows Bud knows it. There's cracks in the armor. You see, Errol can fool the rest of y'all, but he can't fool me. He has doubt. When have you ever seen Errol Spence talk this much crap? Never. Errol isn't fast, he's all power. But here's the thing about Errol. I've analyzed him from head to toe. He's too flat-footed. He has no mobility. He's not light on his feet. He cannot fight going backwards. He can only fight coming forward. He telegraphs all his punches. You can see him coming. They're easy to be picked off and countered because he tells you exactly what he's going to do and then he does it. A smart fighter will be able to counter him and take a step back and make him pay. His thing is activity. He keeps coming with activity, hoping that you give to his will. That works with smaller fighters. But guys who's big enough to disrupt you, there's a problem. That's why they kept you in there with small guys. When you had to fight people your size, like Sean Porter, that didn't go so well. Errol's defense is not what everybody think it is. He stands straight forward and comes forward, so he's easy to be hit. Somebody like Terence Crawford can do what he wants to do here without being disrupted. He has an active jab, but not a consistent one. With a smart fighter, that active jab will be taken away from you because you're going to be afraid of the counter, which will lead you standing there just doing this and fainting, pawing with the jab instead of throwing it out there with authority, trying to land a big blow. He throws punches wide. His balance is not always on point when facing a fighter with better footwork. Terence Crawford could fight on from a southpaw stance and a conventional. He can hurt you with either hand, and he knows how to move and change angles. Where Errol just takes a wide stance, which protects you a lot from body punches, but it hurts you against mobile fighters. Off balance with punches and make you susceptible to not be able to counter. You're laid. Errol does not set traps. Um, he's an A-B fighter. That's it. A, he knows offense. He comes forward, does what he wants to do. B, he learns your routine within the fight, and he adapts to your routine. A and B. That's the only two things Errol's going to do. Terrence is A, B, C, and D. And what is the C and D? You might be saying. The C and D is not just figuring out what you're going to do and neutralize it. It's having another game plan to attack you. Errol doesn't have another game plan to attack. He only knows one way of attack. Terence could use another version of the attack, and he could set traps and lure you into the spider's web. Errol does not have that in his resume. He cannot fight backwards. Terence Crawford can fight you going backwards. Floyd Mayweather can fight you going backwards. A lot of players, not players, a lot of fighters who are very skilled know how to do that, and they're very comfortable doing that. Fernando Vargas was very good at fighting going backwards. If you have a great trainer, he teaches you all of these things. But when fighters get comfortable coming forward and being successful, when they have to adjust, then they look like a duck out of water, or in this case, a fish out of water. He's not gonna fix this, y'all. You don't see it, well, you're gonna see it July 29th. When you see it, you gonna know it shouldn't be a rematch. Because it's gonna be the same damn fight all over again. So it's gonna be another knockout quicker. So Errol will get his money, and he gonna get his ass knocked out again. Because see, he already has the doubt in his mind. Y'all don't even know it. He does not believe. He's not convinced he can win this fight. He's hoping by the time he gets that confidence that he's going to win, he's using the tour to try to build himself up and get confidence. But he's looking at Terence Crawford. That's confidence. That's not cocky. That's confident. Errol's being cocky, but it's fake. That's a fake persona, fake facade. Man, I'm gonna break you, man. Whatever. You ain't breaking nobody. We gonna roll you up and smoke you, man. You out of there. You out of there, buddy. You drink, you smoke, and you going against a guy who don't drink or don't smoke. All he know is this. All he know is this. You, he finna F you up, dog. You are the bar that other people has put and said, this is the man. And he gonna show you how much you're not the man. No one's gonna doubt Terence Crawford ever again. Y'all know what time it is. He's done. What Terence Crawford is gonna do to him? Gonna be pretty quick. He's gonna catch him with a short shot. When Errol tries to throw a jab, he's gonna pick the jab and throw a left and catch him with a short left hook. It's gonna be a short counter, like a pick counter, and it's gonna buzz Errol and gets Errol back on wobbly street. And once he's on wiggle wobble road, Terence will finish him. Errol never fought anybody that digs to his body like Bud's gonna dig to his body. Bud's gonna hurt that man. Y'all don't understand it, dog. Bud's tear him. He's gonna break him down. This fight is done. Then everybody gonna be talking about, oh, he got his ass whipped right along with this Errol. They all Errol does not have the boxing skills of Terence Crawford. I know where Floyd putting his money. And I know where I'm putting mine. Ass whooping 101. It's coming straight up. And just y'all think, oh, like, man, why you hate Earl? I don't hate Earl. I know Earl. I've seen Earl. I've met Earl. I know Earl. Okay, I know his style. I've seen the fight in the gym, the sparring. I've seen the way he works. USA boxing. I've seen him as an amateur. I've seen him when he got pro. I seen him, and everybody's like, man, he's much better now than he's fighting the same way he did when he was an amateur. His career comes off of sparring. He beat Floyd Mayweather up, gave him a black eye. No, he didn't. That didn't come from Errol. Floyd's got about 3, 4 sparring partners. He used him to get in shape for either Guerrero or another fight. But I think it was Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Floyd had just came out of jail, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, where's all my stuff at? Floyd had just came home from jail. And when he came home from jail and he went through what he went through, he ended up leaving HBO and going to Showtime. So his first fight on Showtime, because the HBO wasn't going to match Showtime's offer, he goes over to Showtime and he hadn't fought in a while. I think he fought Cotto. And that was his last fight on HBO. So after that, he goes into a whole different mode. And he starts training camp and he was rusty. He had been out of a gym for months because he was locked up, couldn't do what he wanted to do. So when Errol started the camp, Errol had success on Floyd early on. Because Errol, Floyd's trying to get in shape, get back into being Floyd Mayweather. So everybody's like, man, Errol's looking good against Floyd, man, but he wasn't at Floyd Mayweather level. So he's working out. By the time, it gets close to fight time, Floyd is Floyd Mayweather. And then it was no comparison. Like, it was like, okay, I could do whatever I want with Errol. So everybody who believes Errol Spence could beat Floyd Mayweather, that would never happen. Floyd knocked Errol unconscious. Errol was out on his feet. The stuff y'all seeing now, that's what Floyd did to him. Floyd hit him with an uppercut. And he never saw it coming. Floyd hit him with the uppercut, the only uppercut he threw in the entire camp. The last day of sparring, he catches Errol Spence with an uppercut, knocked him out on his feet. Errol was out of it, on his feet, gone. So Floyd did that to him. And it's the same punch he used against Miguel Cotto and hurt Miguel Cotto and almost knocked Miguel Cotto out. So it's all instinctive. But I'm telling you, man, Errol need to watch his mouth before he find his body somewhere far from his mouth. Cause he gonna get Terrence pissed off. He think he all he doing is exposing himself. As Bud Crawford is seeing, like, dog, you more worried about this fight than I thought. You really got doubt. Got doubt, son. Now people when they get gout, like, oh man, he got gout. No, you got doubt, bro. This dude is in a weight loss fat camp. Bud just going to camp to train. Cause he's already been training and already had a fight. Errol Spence ain't fought in like 2 years. Feel like 2 years since his last fight. He gonna get his ass whooped. Oh, boy. He gonna get his ass whooped. Oh, I can't wait.
The image you
Cause the ass whooping is coming. When that ass whooping land, y'all know I'm taking everybody money from Q. I'm trying to tell you. I tried to tell you to stop betting on Wilder, didn't I? Didn't I tell you to stop betting on Wilder? I told you. Stop betting on Wilder. He can't beat Tyson Fury. He's gonna get knocked out again. What does it have to do with Spence? They both gonna get knocked out. So that's what I told. They both got knocked out. That's Q. Q should have known. Q picked. He picked the Wilder. Now he wants to pick Errol. So I'm like, look, I told you before, man. Stand down. When I know these things, I know these things. This is when that IQ come in. I picked Teofimo Lopez. Everybody thought I was crazy. But now who's laughing? Look who's laughing now. And I'm not finna be wrong again. I told you. And this finna end in knockout. Errol ain't making it to the cards. That I know. He ain't making it to the cards. He's getting knocked out. Then it's gonna be a debate on should he even take the rematch. That's how bad he's getting his ass whooped. Bud ain't gonna play with him. Because he's the only thing stepping in Bud way. For all these doubters. Like, I don't think Bud really that good. No, don't worry. You're gonna find out. You're gonna realize how stupid you are by the time that fight over. I told you in 23-13. In 2013, I said when Floyd Mayweather retires, Terence Crawford would be the best fighter in the world. Everybody's like, man, you sound crazy. Do I sound crazy now? Do I sound crazy in 2023, 10 years later? I told you 10 years ago he was going to be number one. And right now he's number one. Everybody betting on him. Nobody believes Errol going to beat Terence Crawford. And if anybody believes that, your money should be getting ready to be put to the side to bet me. So I'm taking all of it. Boots whole self got Boots got checked. His whole thing got checked right live when Bud Crawford talked to him on $1 million worth of game. And they called up Boots in it. And Boots was shaking in his boots. That's what he was doing. The Flash, baby. It's gonna be a flash. I'm telling you, Errol might go out early. That boy gonna go in panic mode. Once he get hurt, Terence Crawford knows how to finish you when you're hurt. He gets you out of there. He got Sean Porter out of there. Something your boy Errol couldn't do. Oh, it's gonna be no doubt. Everybody gonna know Terence Crawford is the man, and they gonna all go back in the hole and cry. Or you tell him, T. Smith. But so now you know why he's going to lose. Better skill fighter, better discipline. Errol don't have that discipline. So he's in a weight loss camp. He ain't fought in over a year. He's finna get served. And I'll be real glad when they serve his ass up and he get chopped up. Anyway, I'm going to bed. One.